Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you 10 of my all-time most repurchased beauty products. Okay, I'm pretty confident in saying that 99% of you do not pay attention to how many sponsored or partnered videos I put up. However, it has been about 2 months since I have done any sort of sponsored video. And that's just because I've gotten even more picky with the brands and websites that I will work with. Of course, I have to really like or love the retailer or product or brand in order to partner with them and promote whatever it is they want me to promote. So when Dermstore approached me about a month or so ago to partner on a video, it was a no-brainer for me because I order from Dermstore a lot. They carry so many of the brands that I use on a regular basis, like Elemis, like Olaplex, like Goop, like Peter Thomas Roth. They also carry Sunday Riley. They have New Face. They have Paulas Choice. It is basically a one-stop shop for so many of the products that I use, again, on a regular basis. So when Dermstore approached me about working together on a video, I knew exactly without hesitation what the video concept would be because I had already placed several of these products in my Dermstore cart before we had even talked about working on a video together. And then I looked at what I had in my cart and I realized this is pretty much half, if not more, of my 10 most repurchased products. And if you are a regular viewer of my channel, you are going to shake your head, yep, Risa talks about those quite a bit. But if you're new here, you will be finding out for the first time why I love these products so much and continue to repurchase them over and over. So before I get into sharing with you what those 10 beauty products are, I do have a discount code for you from Dermstore. You can use the code Risa to receive 15% off your order. Now, some exclusions do apply, which is typical for any type of promo code, but I'm fairly certain that everything I'm showing you today will qualify for that 15% off. If for some reason it doesn't, I will place an asterisk by that product down below in the description box. So I have my order right here and we're going to go through it together. In at number 1, probably my most replenished product, my most repurchased product of the last year is this Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm from Elemis. I have talked about this product probably ad nauseum on my channel. It is honestly the best cleansing balm I have ever used. Now, people recommend different cleansing balms to me all the time. They recommend less expensive cleansing balms to me, and they're not bad. Those other balms are not bad, but to me, nothing beats this product. So this is how it comes. You do get, how many ounces? 3.5 ounces. And then you also get in your package, I love this, it's a microfiber cloth. So what I do is I take a little scoop of the cleansing balm, and then I do this and press it through my fingertips and palms, and then start removing all of this makeup. And then I take the microfiber cloth and remove everything. And what I love specifically about this cleansing balm is that it doesn't leave any sort of residue. I have tried so many other cleansing balms that either don't take off all of my makeup, including waterproof products. They just leave this weird feeling film on my skin, or they actually leave my skin feeling very dried out and parched and tight. And neither of those two things happen when I use this Elemis cleansing balm. It is so good. And at number 2 and 3 are products from Goop. I live in Las Vegas, as many of you know. It's hot here, it is sunny here year round, even though it's not hot year round, we do have sun year round. And one of those things that we all need to be using every single day is a facial sunscreen and a sunscreen on our bodies. And these are my two favorites, so I keep buying them over and over. This is the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. Now, a lot of people like the Super Goop Glow Screen. That one doesn't work for me simply because my skin is so oily and I don't need any extra glow. This Unseen Sunscreen works perfectly for me under my makeup. I have tried it under pretty much every foundation I own, and I've never had any issues with the foundation breaking up, with it not lasting as long as it normally does. I cannot say enough good things about this Super Goop sunscreen. I think this is my 4th or 5th time repurchasing. It's oil-free, it leaves a velvety, soft finish, it's water and sweat resistant. It is a must-have in my book. And then I'm one of those people that really prefers a spray sunscreen to the type of sunscreen that you rub on your body. However, I can't use this type of spray when it's really windy here because I find that it sprays everywhere but my skin. Even though I do still, rub it in, I just find that it's kind of wasteful when it's really windy. But when it's not, this is my favorite sunscreen. It's so easy to use. I have never ever even gotten an ounce of redness when I've used this. And I always try to never be directly in the sun. When I'm out on a boat, I try to stay under the bimini as much as possible. I wear a hat, I wear sunglasses, but I do still get some sun. So I need to obviously be wearing an effective sunscreen. And I'm sure, like most of you, I hate sunscreens that are greasy, that don't dry quickly, that come off on your swimsuit and discolor it. This is also water and sweat resistant up to about 80 minutes. This is my must-have sunscreen for the body. And then I also ordered the SPF 35 lip balm. I must have left it in the other room. That's not a repurchase. I just decided to add it to my order because why not? I was ordering sunscreen for my face, I was ordering for my body, and I always forget to bring something for my lips. So I ordered that too. Okay, now I want to talk about hair. For the last, my gosh, it has to be at least 3 years, I have been using Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. It just works for me. I have tried other shampoos and conditioners that I thought were pretty good, but ultimately I find myself going back to Olaplex step 4 and 5. This is my empty bottle of 4, which is the shampoo. Apparently I've already discarded my empty bottle of step 5, which is the conditioner. I clearly have highlighted hair. I also style my hair at least twice a week with hot tools. So in addition to getting highlights every 6-8 weeks, I have quite damaged hair. Well, it used to be quite damaged. But anytime I use Olaplex shampoo and conditioner consistently, my hair just seems to be at its best. And even my hairdresser, who I do see every 6 to 8 weeks, she has said that she has never seen Olaplex work so good for somebody before. She likes Olaplex and recommends it to her other clients, but apparently she's just been so impressed with how it has changed the inner workings of my hair, just how it feels, its elasticity, it's growing faster. And she touches my hair on a pretty regular basis, so she would know. Now, I sort of feel like there's been a little bit of backlash on Olaplex recently. I don't know why, but it just seems like anytime something gets really, really popular, even though Olaplex has been popular for a while now, it just seems like lately there's been some sort of backlash against it and so much misinformation. Olaplex is not a protein product. People like to say that Olaplex ruined their hair because it's protein overload. It's not a protein product. Anyway, people can do their own research and come to their own conclusions. For me, Olaplex just works, so I ordered 2 new bottles, step 4 shampoo, step 5 conditioner. I cannot be without these. So moving on to product number 5 is another hair product. I recently ran out of my Oribe Straight Away Smoothing Blowout Cream. This is another product I've been using for years. I try other smoothing creams that people recommend to me, but I always go back to this one. This product just makes giving myself a blowout so much easier. I have very wavy, slightly coarse hair that I straighten about twice a week, and then I go back in with a curling iron or a flat iron, and I just do different hairstyles. This is the product that I put in before I blow dry. It offers heat protection, it offers smoothness, shine, it smells great. So I really dislike it when I run out of this product. And I was a little bit bummed out that Derm Store was sold out of the larger size. I'm sure they will be getting more in stock, but for now I just placed an order for the travel size, which is perfect because I have a couple of trips coming up and I like to have travel size products for my travel bag. So I sort of needed this anyway, but as soon as this one comes back in stock, I'm getting another one of the full size. And then this hair product, I don't repurchase as often as the Oribe or as the Olaplex, but I have repurchased it several times over the years, and I'll explain that momentarily. This is the Living Proof Frizz Humidity Shield. And for those of you that know where I live, in Las Vegas, where we have little to no humidity, this is not a product that I go through very quickly. However, it is a must-have for pretty much any time I travel outside of Las Vegas. If I go to Newport Beach, California, humidity. If I go to visit family in the Midwest, Michigan or Minnesota, hello, humidity. I am going to Hawaii next month, more humidity, and my hair is just not used to it. So I have tried so many products, and not just one product. When I go to humid climates, I need multiple layers of frizz protection. And this product is my last line of defense, you could say, against humidity. It just works really well. I kind of don't need to spray it now because I'm sitting here in Las Vegas with no humidity, but I just kind of go like this. You know, why not? For demonstration purposes. The mist is extremely fine. It smells good. And the bottom line is, it works. At least for me, it does. All right, next up is a makeup product. I have repurchased this MAC Blot Powder more times than I could probably count. I don't think it would be off base to say that I purchase one of these compacts at least twice, maybe even 3 times a year, because I like to have one in my car, I like to have one in my purse, I like to have one just somewhere in the house. This powder, which by the way, I use the shade medium dark in because they do run extremely light. This powder is just my holy grail for touching up my very oily skin. Nothing else has worked quite as well as this MAC Blot Powder, which is why I continually repurchase it. I was going out for an event with my husband a couple of weeks ago, and I grabbed one of these that I just had lying on my vanity, put it in my purse, got in the car, was almost to the event, decided to pull it out to touch up, and not only was there no puff inside, it was empty. It was pretty much 99% pan. There was little to no product in this compact. So the very next day I went out and purchased a new one. I simply cannot be without this powder. I do like the Fenty Invisimatte powder as well, but I still find myself reaching for this one more. Products number 8 and 9 are skincare products. Product number 8 is another one that was in my Derm Store order that I repurchased. This is the Paulas Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. This product has won all sorts of awards. It is a very potent chemical exfoliant. I have, as I think I've mentioned already, quite oily skin. I also have large pores and texture, and I've been doing something called skin cycling, and I'm going to be doing an entire video on skin cycling very soon. But basically, in a nutshell, it is when you cycle your skincare every single night. Day 1, you use some sort of chemical exfoliant. Day 2, you use a retinol. Day 3 is what's called sort of a rest day where you don't use either of those products. And if you are normal to dry skinned, you also do that on day 4. And then you start back up with your chemical exfoliant. From what I've researched, if you have oily skin like me, you don't need to do a 4-day skin cycle. You can just do a 3-day skin cycle, because those of us with oily skin typically have a thicker skin. So in most cases, we can handle stronger exfoliants and we can handle them more often. It is a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. It contains salicylic acid. It unclogs and shrinks in large pores. It smooths and evens the skin tone. And it's a lightweight liquid that absorbs very quickly. And I've tried many products. I will take a break from using this product, but then I ultimately find myself reordering it. And then another skincare item that I find myself always repurchasing, always going back to, is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. People either love this product or they hate it. I held off on even trying the Magic Cream for many years because of my oily skin. I thought, well, that is not the product for me. It's supposed to be hydrating and plumping, and it leaves your skin very dewy. So I would say to myself, well, that's not for me. My skin is dewy enough. But when I finally tried it, and I'm not even sure how or why or when I first tried it, but it was many years ago, and I fell in love with it immediately. The packaging is obviously very beautiful and luxe. I happen to adore the smell of this product. I think it's so nice. It's actually part of the feel-good experience that I have when doing my morning and evening skincare. And I do use this morning and night. A lot of times I will use it under makeup because it does, to me, have that instant plumping effect. It makes my skin appear just more plumped and hydrated, and it's not too emollient where it breaks up my makeup that I apply over, even if I use a matte foundation. It plays nicely with sunscreen. So I'm sure a lot of you watching have your own feelings about it if you've tried it. But my feeling about it, and the reason why I purchase it over and over, is that it's pretty amazing and I love it. Product number 10 that I repurchase over and over is kind of an obscure product, but not really. I continually repurchase the Lumify Eye Drops. Now, before anyone starts typing, Risa, you shouldn't be using those every single day, I don't. I only use these Lumify Eye Brightening, Eye Whitening Eye Drops a couple of times a week when I'm filming, right before I'm filming, which is usually maybe 2 to 3 times per week, and before I have an event, like a date night or just some other event. Whatever occasion it is that I want my makeup to look especially good and the whites of my eyes to look a little photoshopped, that's when I reach for this product. But the bottles are pretty tiny, so you do kind of go through it pretty fast. I don't even know if this is the larger size or the smaller size. I think this is the smaller size, and I probably should invest in the larger one so I'm not having to buy it as often. For those of you that don't even know what Lumify is, it is a redness relieving eye drop that really and truly brightens the whites of your eyes. It is a unique FDA-approved formulation. It uses brimonidine to selectively target redness, works in just 60 seconds, that is true, and lasts up to 8 hours for amazing looking eyes. Lower risk of side effects like rebound redness when used as directed, which means don't use it all the time, don't use several drops. It contains absolutely no bleach or dyes. It is the #1 eye doctor recommended redness reliever drops. I love this stuff. So there you have it. Those are my 10 all-time most repurchased beauty products. As always, everything will be listed and linked down below in the description box, as well as all the makeup I currently have on my face. I know a lot of people are always interested in that if it's not a video where I'm talking about the products I have on my face. So I will list everything, again, down below in that description box. I want to thank Dermstore for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned in the intro, it was a no-brainer to say yes to working with them because I've been ordering from them for a long, long time. And they simply carry so many of my holy grail products. Don't forget to use the code Risa to get 15% off your purchase. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do upload new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me on Instagram and over on TikTok. The username is the same everywhere. It's just Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.